Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches: Miami Heat vs Philadelphia 76ers and Chicago Bulls vs Toronto Raptors, which are happening on Thursday, May 13, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out my Patreon in the link down below. My new Patreon is a way for me to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. Now I'm going to start off by talking about Orlando Miami Heat vs Philadelphia 76ers match. The 76ers enter this matchup seeking to atone for a 9-point road loss to the Indiana Pacers May 11th, thus halting an 8-game losing skid. And while Philadelphia was able to go into halftime with a 12-point lead in this contest, the Pacers outscored the road team by a 52-32 margin in the second as they handed the 76ers their 22nd loss of the year. Philadelphia allowing Indiana to sink 14 trays in the contest while also being out-rebounded by a 45-34 margin. On the other hand, the 76ers made just 44% of their shots while missing 18 of 26 from deep as Tobias Harris along with Ben Simmons led the offense with 27 and 20 points, respectively, on a combined 20-40 shooting. Important to note that Joel Embiid did not suit up for the contest. Nonetheless, the 76ers failed to cover the number as 5.5-point favorites, yet have covered in 6-3 ATS in their last 9 outings. The Heat are winners of 3 straight games as they were able to pick up 2 straight wins versus the Boston Celtics in a 2-game road set which ended with an 8-point victory May 11th. Miami was able to take control of this contest in the second and third periods, outscoring the Celtics 65-51 during this time while holding off a potential rally in the fourth to pick up their 38th win of the season. Bam Adebayo got it done on both ends, recording 22 points along with 7 rebounds, 5 assists, in addition to finishing with a steal along with 2 blocks, while Jimmy Butler scored just 13 on 4-8 shooting. However, stellar performances from Duncan Robinson along with Kendrick Nunn along with reserves Tyler Herro along with Goran Dragic kept the team in the game while ultimately sending the Celtics to yet another dismal loss. Furthermore, the team was able to cover as 1-point favorites and are 5-1 in this area in their last 6 overall. My betting advice for that game is to pick Miami. The Raptors will reportedly have the required 8 players to keep from forfeiting the game against the Bulls on Thursday night. So there will be plenty of minutes to go around for the active players on the roster. Pascal Siakam, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Chris Boucher, OG Anunoby and Aaron Baines have all been listed as out for the game. The only thing the Raptors did decently was play defense, but with the entire starting lineup wiped out, they're going to have a tough time dealing with a Bulls team coming in hot with Zach LaVine. It's the same Bulls team that has defeated them twice already this season. The Chicago Bulls are 2.5 games behind Washington for the final play-in playoff tournament spot in the East. The Bulls have 3 games remaining against the Raptors tonight and Saturday at Bucks on Sunday. The Wizards lost last night, keeping the race for the final spot very intriguing. The Wizards face Cleveland tomorrow and Charlotte on Sunday to finish the regular season. Chicago has been playing okay as of late, but a win over the Nets last time out would have been better. Zach LaVine scored 41 points in the loss. The Bulls have only gone 19-20 against Eastern Conference foes. Over the Bulls' last 10 games they are 4-6, averaging 105 points per game while allowing opponents to score 105.2 points per game. The Bulls have to win out to even earn a play-in opportunity, and they'll also need some outside help. So they won't be playing any games with the Raptors in this one. Chicago should be able to lock down defensively with the Raptors sitting all of their offensive playmakers. They might even be able to fix their turnover problems in this one, considering they are ranked in the bottom half of the league in both takeaways and giveaways. LaVine and Vucevic should be able to feast in this game. The Bulls don't have the luxury of resting guys, which means they'll keep their foot on the gas with their two star players. These last few games can be incredible confidence boosters for next season. They are down to the bare minimum, 8 players, heading into a game against a hungry Bulls team still fighting for a play-in opportunity. You know those scenes in movies when the smaller kid is challenged by the big bully to a fight on the elementary school playground. An entire day passes with the smaller kid staring at the clock and sweating bullets because he knows an epic beatdown is coming. That's kind of what this game feels like. Toronto is basically giving their reserve players some minutes against a Bulls team with Zach LaVine, who is fresh off a 41-point performance against the Brooklyn Nets. Meanwhile, Nikola Vucevic will be looking to bounce back strong after a forgettable 12-point performance. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Chicago Bulls. The Raptors are 4-9-1 ATS in their last 14 Thursday games and 4-10 ATS in their last 14 road games. The Bulls are 40-19 ATS in their last 59 Thursday games and 1-4 ATS in their last 5 games, playing on 1 day's rest. The over is 5-0 in Raptors' last 5 Thursday games. The under is 8-0 in Bulls' last 8 overall. The Raptors are 5-2 ATS in the last 7 meetings in Chicago and 7-18 ATS in the last 25 meetings. Zach LaVine led the team with 41 points on 15 of 27 shooting. Coby White added 16 points while Nikola Vucevic chipped in with 12 points, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. As a team, the Bulls shot just 40% from the field and 18 of 44 from the three-point line, but they struggled to contain the Nets and fell behind by as many as 19 points in the third quarter, before rallying in the fourth quarter to keep the final scores respectable. Thaddeus Young scored just 4 points on 2 of 10 shooting while Vucevic shot just 5 of 18 from the field. Coby White is averaging a steady 15.2 points per game this season and 4.7 assists. Lauri Markkanen is hauling 5.3 rebounds per game to go with his 13.4 points per game. Thaddeus Young gets in on the action anywhere between 24 and 33 minutes per game. He is averaging 11.9 points per game and 6.1 rebounds per game. Chris Boucher led the team with 16 points and 7 rebounds. Khem Birch added 13 points while Malachi Flynn chipped in with 11 points and 4 assists. As a team, the Raptors shot just 40% from the field and 10 of 37 from the three-point line as they struggled right from the start and scored just 19 points in the first quarter, before getting completely blown out in the second half where they were outscored by 55-44. Gary Trent Jr. had himself a night to forget as he finished with just 9 points on 3 of 16 shooting from the field. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under 217. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.